Welcome to Spiritual Success, the podcast. I'm your host, Cynthia Stant. As a dedicated student of metaphysics, I have skillfully honed my intuition, mastered the art of meditation, and cultivated a disciplined spiritual practice that has led me to become a multi-seven-figure top sales producer. Today, I work with thousands of business professionals, entrepreneurs, and their teams to up-level their sales game and create magic in their business and life. On this show, you will see that all success truly happens when you authentically align with your intuition. So come, be vulnerable, be open-minded, and allow success to pour through you here on Spiritual Success. Hey, successful souls. Okay, so today is a really fun subject. It's where I realized that very much so, law of attraction is real and it works just as it does in every scenario of your life, the same way it does for sales. Let's talk about law of attraction and let's talk about how it works with sales. Now, one of the hardest things that people deal with when first getting into sales is overcoming objections. Now, personally, it's my favorite part, of course. But the thing is, it's really about remembering that objections are not the reason why people are saying no. It's what they need more clarity on to say yes, okay? So your job as a salesperson is to align with somebody authentically, right? To connect with them emotionally, to earn their trust, and to help them to assume, right? Law of assumption. Help them to feel the transformation and understand it's not just a forward and back of information, but allow them to see what it looks like over the fence once they start using your product, once they start working with you, once they start, immersing themselves in the program that you are selling. Now, the thing is, you're gonna get objections. Okay, objections are totally normal. You need to make sure that you're not looking at an objection like it's a negative thing while people are saying no. Again, it's an opportunity for them to get more clarity to say yes. So your job is to paint the picture, to be the clarity for that person. Now, what's really important is to remember that we are all one, okay? Now, this is a hard topic to understand, a hard concept to understand in the beginning. But truly, you need to really dig deep and realize that everything that is happening around you truly is a reflection of what's happening within you. It is a mirror of your subconscious. Because again, everything is the way that you want to label it. We talk about that a lot, right? I call it the deception of perception. Are we looking at things as an obstacle, or are we choosing to look at them as an opportunity? So when you are getting people coming to you and you're booking those consults, right? And I know you're filling your calendar with consults every single day, right? If not, we need to talk. But the thing is, when you are booking these calls and people come to you with an objection, I know you know what it is. And I'm going to say this right now. You're going to be like, what? How does she know? Because I've done this quite a bit. I guarantee you get one objection a lot more than the others. Okay? Think for just a second with me. What is that one objection that really comes up a lot for you? So I know what mine is, but I'm gonna talk about a popular one, okay? And here's the fun thing. If you guys are interested in really going over the big objections out there, I want you to come into the Spiritual Success sorority, my Facebook group, connect with my team member, Megan. She's gonna be there for you. And I want you to just say, Cynthia said that she would write a whole podcast and, dedicate to me to overcome this objection that I'm getting stuck on. Write to her, I'll help you. And we'll have whole podcast episodes getting over very popular objections, okay? But objections in general, whatever one you are getting a lot of, I promise you it is because you personally, whether you realize it or not consciously, or at least subconsciously having that own objection yourself. Okay. Now I'm going to give you an example, and this is a real example. And this is when I realized that law of attraction is super, super real. Of course, I already knew that, but I mean, when it comes to sales as well. So I remember when I was working for a company and we had a moderate price point, and I sold a boatload. It was awesome. I really believed in the product. I love the product. Everything I've ever sold, I truly believed in, by the way. I think it's really important to align with what it is that you are selling, because you're going to do so much better when you truly believe in it, right? Of course. Another thing is, we decided, because it went so well, they were like, oh, well, let's just double the price next month. And I remember freaking out. I was newer in the company. I was like, I just had a great month and now it's gonna be so much harder. It's gonna be so hard because we're doubling the price. We're doubling the price. I just told this story to myself. You have to remember, whatever you tell yourself is real. A belief is just a thought that you think over and over again, okay? A thought can easily be changed, right? But a belief is harder because it's something that you have really created into a habitual thought. So I told myself this story, which again is the deception of perception. And you better believe that every single consult that I booked, the price objection came up. And I was not able to crack the code. And usually I can cover that pretty well, but I was getting so much of it. And I brought that to myself. Do you understand that you need to be the lead that you want to attract? If you are going to be not standing in your truth, if you're not convinced about what your price point is and that you are worthy of receiving that, you are going to attract people who are not worthy of paying that, who do not see the value in investing in that. So if you're going to raise your price, as you should, your pricing is your positioning, you truly need to make sure that you feel good about it, that you feel proud of it, okay? Now, what did I do? I did the work. I did the work, not just, the more consults. I did the mental work. I did the mindset coaching. I did the abundance awareness. I did the money mindset. I did the meditation. I got aligned with what I wanted to attract. Okay. So in the beginning, you have to know, and this is true, there is no such thing as coincidence. The universe, guys, look around. It is way too freaking perfect. Okay. It is so perfect that it's no way that things are done by coincidence. So everything that you're experiencing in your reality is because it is brought to you based off the energy that you are putting out there. And the way that you want to perceive it is the reality as you make it. You have the choice. Only you have the choice to look at things the way that you do. So if I was not liking the conversations I was having, it wasn't the fact that I was a victim and I just kept all the crappy leads and everybody else gets the better one. No, it was the fact that I had to choose to look at things differently. I had to work the hardest muscle that there is to work, my mind, to help me to look at things differently so I could change my energy, raise my vibration, and truly feel strong, comfortable, and confident about the new price point. Thing is, I know that with my company, right, with Cynthia Stamp and my programs, like I know I am the Harvard of what I do in my industry and in my market, right? And that's comfortable. But when I was selling for other people, it sometimes was hard, but you have to truly believe in that product and own it and know that you are the Harvard of what you do. Now, what does that mean? No, I'm not affiliated with Harvard. I think you guys understand what I mean by saying that you're kind of the creme de la creme, right? You are the best of the best. When in doubt, I always say to myself, what would Harvard do? So if somebody came to Harvard and said, oh, Harvard, you're really great, but you're kind of expensive. You think Harvard's gonna be like, oh, please, no, it's okay, please consider me. Then I'm like, no, I mean, of course I'm expensive. I'm Harvard, right? Of course. They're gonna say there's a community college down the road. That's less. Is that gonna be the same value? Is that gonna be the same transformation, right? Harvard does not chase people, and you don't have to convince people, okay? That's a whole other subject. But remember, if you stand tall and feel really good about what you represent, you're never putting somebody else down by any means. You're just, really understanding that you're here to convey and you're not here to convince. So you will attract people that are truly wanting to see the value because you see the value. If you respect your time, you will attract people that respect your time as well and respect their time. Your time is your biggest asset as the CEO of your company, by the way, or as a salesperson, or as a human being, okay? You can always make more money. You cannot make more time. So just remember that. Your time, you have to be really on top of that. The other thing is, if you are getting the price point, the money objection, it's probably one, that you're not super confident in what your worth is in the price that you're charging right now, or two, perhaps you are not investing in yourself and you're asking other people to invest in you. Ouch, right? I know. I'm known for that. I'm shaking you with love on this one. If you expect other people to invest in you, you need to be investing in yourself. What are you doing to show people, energetically that you are worth it? I promise you that you are, but energetically, how are you doing this? Are you investing in your own coaching if you're asking people to invest in your coaching? Are you investing in taking care of your health if you're wanting to be, attract healthier clients? Like, are you the mirror? Are you the mirror? Are you the lead that you want to attract? Do you have trouble spending money? Then how do you expect to attract people who want to pay you money? Okay, remember, you're not spending, you're investing. There's a big difference. And people that don't understand that, there's no way you can really convince them. And that's not your job to do that. So remember, be the lead you want to attract. Okay, I promise you from the bottom of my heart that I think maybe 1 out of 20 people that I have consults with now give me the money objection. It's not that they're not out there. I'm sure maybe, but not in my reality. Why? Because I did the work. I understand my worth. I understand my value. I know what I provide. I know that I'm the best of the best. And I know that I'm here more than anything to truly serve. Your intention is everything. And if it's truly to help people and it's to make sure that you are serving your purpose and creating that ripple effect in the universe, if your heart means that, you can only align and attract with people that truly want that life-changing transformation too. And I say it all the time, it's not about having thousands of clients at $50, guys. It's about having 50 clients at like $1,000+. And who are these people? Your people. You are your brand. You do not have to change yourself. There's so many people out there and it's never been easier to sell, okay? Literally just this week, I was talking to somebody from Bangkok that I ended up working with, okay? How cool is that, all right? It's never been easier to sell. You can do it from that little box that fits in your back pocket, your smartphone. So what I want you to know is that as long as you are confident, as long as your intention is real, it's impossible for you to be attracting people that you're not supposed to be working with. They will find you. They will find you. And you need to have that belief, which again, is just a thought that you think over and over again that becomes your habitual, perception of your reality. But please know more than anything, and we'll have a whole nother podcast about this because it's that important, but please know that you have the choice. Everything that you see is the way that you choose to look at it. If you don't like the leads that you're getting, then do the inner work. Choose to look at it differently. If you don't like the career that you're at, then you need to choose to do something different. If you don't like the fact that you feel like you're not healthy, then you need to get up and do the work. But you choose, right? So it's just that I have such a strong message, and I want you to know when I'm saying this, the reason I'm saying this is not because I'm want to be so hard on you. I promise you, my intention is always out of love. I say I shake you with love. I want you to wake up and see your potential. That is what I do. I can see your potential as an intuitive, as somebody that has studied and immersed and got kicked in the butt and fell down over and over and over and got back up. Somebody who has, moved across the country. Somebody has has lost parents. Somebody who has, gone from every career there is. I'm telling you, it takes work. It takes discipline. And no, it's not necessarily easy, but it's so worth it. When you can truly own that you create everything around you, think about how magical your life is. I see that magic and I want you to experience that magic. And that is why I'm sitting here spending the time talking in this microphone right now for you to wake up. For you to wake up. That is my purpose. I want to help you to align with your potential and tap in, not only, in your sales. Of course, that's going to be a big part of it. Your sales is your bread and butter for your well-being in many cases. But at the same time, it's in all areas of your life. I want you to align with that perfect soulmate. Oh my gosh, I have. Yes, I have. I love my husband, Joey. But also, with your perfect home. I want you to find where it is you belong. I want you to find those friends that are really going to up-level and uplift you. I want you to experience that career that makes you hop out of bed with excitement. I want you to look in the mirror and feel like, damn, I feel awesome today, okay? I want you to feel that way. And that's why we're doing this. That's why we're connecting. And again, if you're listening right now, there's no such thing as coincidence. You were meant to hear this, and I'm so glad that you are. Please let me know. Come into the Spiritual Success Sorority. Come on in. Let me know what topics I can discuss for you here on the show. How can I help support you? And again, inside the group, for members only, there's gonna be special live shows that we do every single week. It's called Metaphysical Mindset Monday, where I have you pick the topic of the week. Again, I'm not here to just talk and rant about what I think you guys want to hear. I want to know. I want to get to know you. I want to support you. My team is there to really just handpick resources and to really provide you with insight and inspiration. That's really what it's about. So again, guys, let me know what you think of today's episode. I want to make sure I'm supporting you every step of the way. And as always, I'm going to finish with acknowledge it, embrace it, see it through. Bye, guys. Hey, successful soul. Before you head to the next episode of Spiritual Success, be sure to come join me and other like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals in my Facebook group called Spiritual Success Sorority. Everyone is welcome. And if you're loving the show, you're going to love the group even more. There, I'll be engaging with you weekly in live shows, listening to your input for new weekly topics, and hosting exclusive workshops for members only. So if you're looking to really uplevel your financial and personal success, meet me on over in the Spiritual Success Sorority Facebook group. See you on the inside.